Hello penny pickers, my name is Dehan and welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be going over 4 hot penny stocks to buy right now that are currently trading under $4. Now let's dive in and check them on out. So the first penny stock we're going to be looking at is going to be Atossa Therapeutics Inc. So up 25% on January 25th at midday is the Biotech company. We've actually discussed this one in the previous weeks. So Atossa is a biopharmaceutical company focused on treating cancer and now obviously the Rona. So in the past month, shares of ATOS stock have skyrocketed up around 27%, which is quite a significant gain. One of the biggest needs of biotech companies right now is capital. Now, actually, we discussed this one, in the previous video, actually. So we called this one out before this huge gain that we had on Monday. So this one was a runner already, and we caught it. And now we're going to be talking about it again and discussing it, as I still see huge potential in this one. And that's why it's going to be on our list once again. So Atossa announced a registered direct offering worth $25.2 million a few weeks ago. The goal was to bring in liquidity to sustain growth and development. While some investors are worried about how quickly Atossa is burning through the cash, this should slightly settle those concerns. Obviously, we have to consider the effects of share dilution when any offering is announced, but this issue could remain at bay for quite some time. Atossa's main drug of consequence right now is known as the AT-301. This is an inhalable drug that can be administered at home for those suffering from the Rona. Currently, there are no FDA approval options for treating Rona at home beyond over-the-counter medicine, obviously. Now, this one is the company is currently in its phase 1 study, waiting to advance into the second stage of research. Whether or not this drug will be approved remains to be seen. And like we discussed before, this is going to be a huge game changer if this one can be a success. So we definitely wanted to go to phase 2, phase 3, and so on, and get approved, obviously, because this, like they said, you're going to be able to have something at home. It's going to be an inhalable drug that you can just administer, at home through your nose. That definitely you're just going to have to, get it into your nose up there, and that's how it's going to work. So this is going to be something that we're definitely going to be looking forward to. This is something that we want, instead of having to do all these other things of going to the doctors or just going, getting over-the-counter medicine, etc., etc. Now, this week, Atossa president and CEO is set to speak at the Precision Medicine World Conference. Dr. Anthony S. Fauci will be the spotlight speaker of that event. So once again, ticker symbol ATOS. Currently, it was up about 59.36% on Monday at the open and at the close. So it is trading at around $2.98 per share. This is, a huge gain right there. So as we can see right here, volume continued to pick up throughout December and definitely into January, because before we were trading around 200,000 shares, and then we started trading millions and millions, now over 10, 20 million, even hitting here about 62 million shares traded. So we saw right here a support level around this 85 cents area. We called this stock around the $1 area, and we saw this continue to rise on up in the past week or two, and we saw it continue to go and hit highs up here of about $3 now. So this stock is on fire right now. We're at this, we broke this previous resistance area around this $3 area. So we're at the $3 area. Our next resistance area is going to be at the $4 range. If we can break through that resistance, we continue to go all the way until $5 and so on and so on. So my price target personally is going to be around $5 per share on this one. And that's just the price target that I'm seeing right now. So hopefully we can continue this volume, continue the volume to build up. Hopefully we can get into this phase 2, phase 3 stages, and if we do, this one can definitely be a runner, as the Rona is a very, very big deal, and this is something that is important to everybody right now worldwide. As always, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are like family to me, so go ahead and smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 500 plus likes on the first 24 hours of this video being up. Can we do it, guys? I think you guys can. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. We're almost at 16,000 subscribers. Leave a comment below. What penny stocks are you buying right now, and what penny stocks have you made some gains on? We've had some great calls in the recent weeks, and I hope you guys have actually, gotten in on some of those. As always, if you guys want to sign up for Webull, Robinhood, or M1 Finance, links in the description. Get your 4 free stocks when you sign up with Webull right now. The second hot penny stock on our list is going to be Jaguar Health Inc. So this one, in the past few weeks, shares of JAGX stock have shot up substantially. Its continuous daily gains suggest that it is on traders' radars right now. As with any volatile security, investors need to know what they're getting into. Since November of 2020, shares of JAGX stock have rocketed up almost 1,700% now. Gains like this are quite rare, but they do happen on occasion. Jaguar is currently working on producing a novel non-opioid medicine for certain conditions that affect the GI system. Now, this includes Mitacey, which is the FDA approved to treat non-infectious diarrhea in those who have HIV and AIDS. Recently, Jaguar Health announced that it had closed on a $6 million issuance and a sale of backed notes. Lisa Kant, CEO of Jaguar Health, stated that we plan to use funds generated by the agreement to fund clinical development of Leclimer for the planned chloria-related indication. Moving the second-generation anti-secretory agent into clinical development gives the company another shot on goal. With this solid news coming only a few weeks ago, the hopes are that JAGX stock can continue on its bullish run. This past Friday, Jaguar also received notice from Nasdaq that it had regained compliance with the minimum bid price requirement. Monday also revealed a 13G filing from Oasis Capital, LLC. The firm reported a 9.99% stake in the company. Obviously, institutional interest doesn't hurt things in the light of recent developments either. Ticker symbol JAGX. It was up about 2.78% today at the close. Currently, it's trading at $3.33. And as you can see, since November, this stock has been on fire. It's went up over 1,000%, more than 1,000%, just since December. So December area. So in the past month and a half, 2 months, this stock has been on fire. It's been shooting up, guys. Volume right here, 137 million shares. Then we saw this huge candle right here, 657 million shares. And the stock went from 34 cents to highs here about $1.29. So we made over 300% gains right there very, very quickly. Made a little bit of a pullback because it was overbought. Then we saw some more huge volume, 300 million shares traded, 300 million shares again. The stock went from 69 cents all the way up here to highs of about $4.47. So that is another huge gainer right there in a matter of weeks in 2021. Obviously, the stock was a little bit overbought, so we see a little bit of a sell-off right now. We're going to be looking for a consolidation. We're hitting this support level from previous times at around a $3 level. As long as we can make a support there, build off of it, and continue more volume going into the rest of January in 2021, this one could definitely bounce back up, break through this $4 resistance, and continue its run up. I could definitely see this one. I'm going to give this one a price target around the $4.50 area, and let's see what happens with it. If we can hit that price range in the near future or not, it depends on the news that comes out with this stock. So definitely one to keep on your radar and see what happens in the near future. Here we go. It's getting hot, guys. It's getting real hot. Here we go, the number 3 spot. The number 3 spot is going to be Tellurian Inc. So another big gainer of the day on Monday was Tellurian Inc. During the trading day, shares of TELL shot up about a solid 15%, trading at $3.81 per share. The company works as an energy business in the natural gas sector. It states that it produces liquefied natural gas at its 10,000 net acres of property located in Louisiana. Currently, the company has as many as 67 wells that are in the production of natural gas. Tellurian Inc. is an example of a company that lost a great deal of value as the pandemic hit. In the span of only a month back in February, TEL stock lost roughly 90% of its value from April of 2020 to November 2020. TEL stock stayed at a relatively low trading level at around the $1 mark. Now, from November until now, shares of TEL stock have risen by a solid 320% to roughly $3.82, given that its pre-pandemic price was relatively stable between the $7 to $10 range. Could there still be some upside left with TEL stock? I definitely believe so. Now, we also have to consider that President Biden is calling for more renewable energy use. While this is not a great factor for Tellurian, in the meantime, natural gas is still in high demand right now, especially with the new infrastructure projects. Late last week, analysts at Wolf Research upgraded Tellurian to outperform from peer perform. The company also issued a price target of $5 based on the current TEL stock price. Wolf's forecast is nearly 30% higher than right now. So this one was up about 19.7%, ticker symbol TELL. It was trading at $3.95 today at the close, so it was up about 65 cents. But as you can see right here, the stock was trading around $7, fell all the way down to about $1, a little bit less than $1 when the pandemic hit, and it's been trading at that $1 level pretty much throughout 2020. And then finally, we saw towards the end of the year, the stock price started to jump on up. And then we saw here at the beginning of this month, towards the middle of the month, the stock continued to roll on up, and we made over 100% gain right there, more than 100% actually, since about the 6th of January when the volume started to pick up. 8 million shares, 10 million shares, 50 million shares, and then 41 million shares on Monday. So this stock is on a run up right now. Obviously, it was oversold. The stock, went down so much because of the pandemic. Now it's starting to come back up. We have so much to fill up until we get to where we were. I don't think it's going to get back to, the $7 level, but I definitely can see a price target here of around $5 per share on this stock. So I'm going to give this one a price target of $5 per share, in my opinion. Let's see what happens throughout the rest of 2021. But I think that this one is definitely oversold. It was way too sold. It was way too cheap, and I think it's going to make a comeback in the short term for sure. Now, obviously, with Biden being the president and going for the renewable energy, it might hurt this stock long term. But I think in the short term right now, in the next few months, I think this one could definitely be a runner for us. Ooh, guys, can you hear that? It's sizzling. You hear that fire? It's sizzling real hot. Someone called the firefighters, because we're going to be going on the number 4 hot penny stock on our list. Is going to be USWS Services Inc. So another energy company on the radar right now is the USWS Services Inc. The company provides hydraulic fracturing services. In the past few years, USWS Service has earned the title of being one of the leaders of electric fracture stimulation. It holds claims to the patent electric fracking technology. This is the product that utilizes natural gas to mobile stimulate various wells in the energy production sector. Because it is electric, this service has a highly decreased environmental impact, and it has high operating efficiency. This means that the owners can save more money while producing more natural gas than with traditional methods. This product can also reduce the massive noise pollution that the traditional methods hold. On the side note, with a 15% gain on January 25th, USWS stock is on many investors' radar right now, and it definitely is on my radar. And if it's on your radar, go ahead and smash that like button for me, guys. Come on, let's smash that like button. Make sure you smash that. We want to get 500 plus likes on this video. It really helps the channel grow. Now, before trading commenced on Monday, USWS announced that it had received a letter from the NASDAQ market. This letter stated that USWS has regained compliance with the MVLS requirement. This requirement stated that it now complies with the over $1 listing rule for being on the NASDAQ exchange. After receiving the initial letter of non-compliance back in August of 2020, USWS has since worked to build its value and share price accordingly. In the past month, shares of USWS Service shot up around 126%. It also appears that though investors are hoping for a post-Rona energy sector recovery, with this considered, is USWS a penny stocks to watch? Let's take a quick look. So USWS is the ticker symbol. It was up about 15% today, trading at around just about $1 at around 97 cents. So this one, it's had a few bounces throughout 2020, but nothing major. As we see here, it was around 26 cents in about October time period. So since then, the stock has went up over 300%, since those gains in the past 2 or 3 months. So what we see here is this pattern. The stock is continuing to go up. We saw a little bit of a pullback here at the end of December. And then, throughout January right now, we see a huge run up. It went from about 40 cents all the way up here to about a high of about $1. A little bit higher than $1. So we're going to be hoping for volume to continue, as we saw 90 million shares traded right there. Now the volume has tapered off a little bit. So we're having a little bit of a cool off. We're hoping for some volume to pick up and for this one to continue up. I definitely see this one with a resistance right here at around $1.25. So I'm going to give this one a price target around $1.30 per share. Let's see if we can get up to that in the near future, obviously, as more news comes out, especially with the NASDAQ listing of the $1. This is some good news for the stock, the company overall. So I definitely could see this one reaching the $1.30 area in the near future. So definitely another one to keep on your radar, guys. So guys, are any of these 4 hot penny stocks on your radar? Let me know in the comments below. What penny stocks are you trading right now? As always, I am not a financial advisor. This is just for educational purposes. Before investing into any type of stocks, make sure you speak to your financial advisor, as these are very, very volatile, high risk, high reward type of stocks. You never want to get stuck with these because you can lose your profits overnight, and it could be like a falling life on bad news. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification to get notified every time I make a new video. We make penny stock videos every single day. If you guys want to sign up with Webull and trade these stocks early in the morning, go ahead and click that Webull link, get your 4 free stocks right now, and start trading penny stocks as early as 4 to 5 a.m. in the morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.